Hi YouTube, it's Monica. So today I'm going to do a video on how I wash my makeup brushes. So I thought that I would show you guys what I use, and just in case you don't know how to wash them or you're new to makeup brushes, like for the longest time I didn't use makeup brushes. I just used like the ones that either came with like say the eyeshadows, or I use my fingers for like the base and stuff like that. So, and yes, I know I look rough, so if me looking barefaced and crazy hair and stuff is a problem, you probably shouldn't watch my channels, because a lot of videos will be like that. The days that I do not have to wear makeup, I don't wear makeup. And I walk around like that quite a bit, so you might find me out and about without makeup on. So anyways, so what I use to wash my makeup brushes, a lot of people use soap and water, or they buy that really expensive stuff from like MAC or whatever, you know. And to me, I just use the same thing that I use to clean my face. Make sure it's all zooming in there. I don't want to put it in your face. Anyways, I use the Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser. This is what I use to take my makeup off, and it works really well. I have got it in my eyes, and it doesn't sting. I don't recommend putting it in your eyes, but when I wash my eyeliner and mascara and stuff off, every now and then it'll get in between my eyelashes and sometimes get in my eyes. So, like I said, don't put it in your eye, but if it does, you'll be okay. So, anyways, what I do, let me turn the camera around. So I have my makeup brushes here. I have a lot more than this, but today this is what I'm washing, because these are the four that I use all the time. I use this one, a little skunk looking brush for my foundation. This is just I think it's a Studio Tools, let's see. Yeah, just Studio Tools brush. So I use this one for my foundation. I use this one for my powder. I know a lot of people use this type of brush for their foundation. I like to use this one for my powder. I use this one, which is not a Studio Tools. I got this one, I think, from the dollar store, from Dollar General. I wanted to test out their makeup brushes, just to see how the quality held and everything. And this one, it's alright. I like the wide, the width of it, the dome looking. Anyways, so this one works pretty well. Anyways, this is what I use for my eyeshadow. And then this one, which is a Sonia Kashuk, I use this one for my blush. And then for when I put my highlighter on, which is not really a highlighter, but I have a video on how to get clear looking skin, or highlighted clear looking skin. So anyways, what I do is I start running the water, of course. Let's see if I can put this. See if I can put it right there. Alright, so I run the water and I get my hand under. I always turn it on hot. I take my foam cleanser, just get your hand wet. Put a dab of it in your hand, a little drop. I take my brush, I run it under the water, just like so. And then I start swirling it in my hand, just like that. Swirl it, just so, and you can already see the makeup coming off. Looks pretty nasty. But I use this, like I said, for my foundation. And I haven't washed it in a while, and yes, I know it's bad. But I got busy and it's just like, I'll do it later. Which I have found that if you wash it at least like once a week, and if you do it nicely and not scrub your brush crazy, of course it'll last longer. But when you apply your makeup, it goes on a lot more flawless. So anyway, so I just rub it around in my hand. If it's really, really dirty, you might need another little pump of that, but I just twirl it around in my hand like that, and then I just keep rinsing it with the water, and I kind of squeeze it out a little bit, just to make sure that I got in between all the bristles. So this one's coming out clean, so just kind of squeeze it out like that, and then, turn that off so you can hear. And then I take my towel, I try to do a dark hand towel, like so. Let me turn the camera a little bit. And then I just kind of squeeze it like that, just to get all of the excess water out of it. And then I like to go around in a circle like that, and then back, just to help get the excess water out, and then to kind of get it to take back its shape. Just like that. And then I like just to put it over to the side, and then I let it dry overnight, and then it's ready to go in the morning. And so I'm going to do the same thing with my powder brush. A little bit of water on my hand, just a little squeeze, run it under the water a little bit. And this one I just go back and forth with it because it is such a flat brush, so it's almost like I'm painting my hand with it. So I just go back and forth. And like I said, I find that the Neutrogena makeup remover, I find that it gets the makeup out of my brushes a lot better than even the soap did, and it doesn't really even cost that much. I think I got this at where was it? I think it was Walgreens for just a couple of dollars. And I've been through a couple of these, but it lasts you for a really long time. Okay, so after it comes out clean, I like to flatten the brush like that to make sure that I've tried to get all of the excess water out of that one again. And then we're going to go over to the towel. Turn that off. And I go back and forth just like what I did in my hand. Just go back and forth. Just kind of squeeze it out just a little bit to make sure there's no water. And then just back and forth and kind of just to the side like this to reposition it. Just so it kind of looks the way that it did when we started out, but clean. And then the same thing with my blush brush, which is like that. So I run it in the water, and then this one I just go like I did with my foundation brush in a circle because it is kind of puffy. So I just go like that. The only one that was really dirty was like the foundation one. I guess because I don't really use a lot of powder or blush. I do wear powder every time I put on my my foundation though, I'm not going to lie about that. I do wear blush a lot of the time. So, squeeze it out. You can see all the water coming out of it. Squeeze it out like that. And then over to the towel. And just kind of like we did with the other two brushes, just make sure we got the water out, because you don't want to keep the water in your brush, and it's not a really good idea to hold it like this and let the water go inside the brush, because it'll get down in here and then it'll mold, and just not a good idea. And I like to take a dark towel. I'm going in circles just like I was doing with the foundation brush. I like to take a dark towel, so if for some reason any makeup did, if any makeup is still in the brush for some reason, if it was mist or whatever, that way it doesn't show up on your nice white towels. So I just take like a dark one or something like that, and like I said, I just leave them out overnight to dry. By morning they'll be good to go, and that's a problem. So we're doing my eyeshadow brush now, which is just a little one, and I just go in a circle with this one and kind of back and forth because it's kind of fluffy. Now this one's probably going to be a little more dirtier because this is my my eyeshadow brush, and I use a lot of different eyeshadows. And you can tell by the soap in the hands, well, the makeup cleaner, if you're getting anything out of your brush or not. Because I use a lot of browns and stuff, it comes up brown. So I'm just going to rinse it out. Like that. And then we're just going to squeeze it out. Just like so. And squeeze it just like that. I never squeeze them that way because it'll ruin the brush, take it out of shape. And then lay it down, and we squeeze that a little bit, and then like I said, I just go back and forth. Just kind of, I go in circles and stuff like that a little bit to just to get it kind of fluffed back up, but I don't worry about it so much because when it does dry, I can just kind of like reshape it a little bit that way. But I just try to make sure that it's as much in the shape like that as possible, because I'll be able to fluff it out once it dries. And then I just leave it there, dry my hands off. And like I said, then they will just stay there overnight and dry, and then they'll be good and ready to go in the morning. And then that way when you apply your foundation or what have you, it should apply a lot smoother than it did with all that makeup caked on it because and some people don't like to use brushes with their foundation. Some people like to squeeze the foundation into the brush. I do not recommend doing that. Some people also like to take a pump of the foundation and like maybe put it on their face and then take their brush and go at it like that. I personally like to take my foundation, put a pump of it on my hand, and then I put 3 pumps on my hand, just kind of like in a little eye and a nose type thing, like a little triangle. And then I take my makeup brush and I kind of just dab it in one of them, you know, just like that. And then I go to my face and the areas that I'm mainly applying in, which I don't really focus a lot of the makeup on this outer edge of my face, or really this edge of my face. Hold on, but I'm still making a video, okay? Because I don't really have a lot. This area doesn't need a lot of work. It's mainly the parts that I worry about, which being this and my nose, because my nose is red all the time, and then because of allergies, I kind of like squish my nose up like this, and I have this little line, which drives me insane. And if you have allergies and you know what I'm talking about, when you apply your makeup, you get that little line. I actually have a fix for that. Anyways, but like I said, so I put it on my hands and then I do my face like that. Just don't put it in the brush, and then it also saves product when you do it that way. So yeah. Anyways, so like I was saying, I just wanted to do a quick video for you guys, if you're just starting out using brushes, or if you're looking for a new makeup brush cleaner and face cleaners, like a 2-in-1, so you get more for your money. So yeah, so that's it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, YouTube.